3 months ago, we found out that Supermemory is actually not the best in agent memory. In fact, we were one of the worst. And this is a big problem because I have been working on this for the last 2 years. I mean, we started off as a consumer app in build space, and research did not even cross our mind back then. And so we got to work, and throughout the 3 months, many sleepless nights, lot of depression, we can proudly claim that Supermemory is now the state of the art in agent memory across all the 6 major categories on long mem eval. Yes, that means we are the best in the world. Alright, so let me walk you through all the problems of memory so that you understand it better. Let's start with the absolute basics. Obviously, you would want the assistant to remember things you say and bring it up in other conversations. And this is table stakes. All memory providers have figured it out. We had it before as well. But on long mem eval, we improved our memory system and we almost have 100% on both single session user and single session assistant. But why long mem eval? Long mem eval is the industry-leading benchmark for tests against hundreds of thousands of tokens for 5 important things in memory. One of them is single session user, which we spoke about. Even the best models on this benchmark score 30 to 60% because it's hard to track knowledge updates and other things. But what's that? Let's talk about knowledge updates. When you talk to an assistant and you ask about your job, it should not talk about the job you previously had. It should know about how your life changes and your preferences change. On knowledge updates on long mem eval, we scored 88%, which is at least 5% better than the next best provider, ZEP. And then comes multi-session. This is one of the hardest things to get right in a memory system because the next best provider right now scored 50% on it. The reason this is hard is because you have to remember things across multiple sessions and then bring them together to understand the user. And the hardest of them all, temporal reasoning. How do you give the agent context of what you did last year, last month or yesterday? Show me some ice cream shops near me. Like, I ate a lot of ice cream last summer. Would my agent know how many times I ate ice cream? Out of all the options that it has, would it know my preferences? Having an agent that understands time and how preferences change a long time, when events happen and when the event was reported is very important. I started disliking ice cream in the summer and now I like Sundays. This is called temporal reasoning, and Supermemory's temporal reasoning is at least 20% better than the next best agent or model out there. So yeah, we took our sweet time, but now we have the fastest and the easiest to use memory solution in the entire planet. So if you're building an agent and it needs personalization and memory in any way, there is no reason not to use Supermemory. Bro, I've been yapping so much all day and we bought an ice cream for this and it's too cold for me to eat. But anyways, use Supermemory. Bye.